Hi everyone, welcome to Lana's Beautiful Life. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm doing a quick tutorial on the brand new Naked Reloaded palette. I was so excited to get this on my birthday last month, so I've been playing around with it. I just love it. They completely redid it, and it has a beautiful cover on it, which is soft. I really like it, and they completely redid the palette itself. As you can see, you have some of the main colors that you use more often in bigger pans on both sides of the palette, and then you have beautiful array of different types of colors. So I was really excited to get this for my birthday. So we're gonna do a quick tutorial for spring makeup. So more of a spring type of very beautiful pinks from this palette. So I hope you enjoy. Let's get started. So I already have my face done with foundation and concealer, so all that's left, and I have powdered everything, so all that's left is my eye makeup. So let's get started. So first of all, I'm gonna put on eyeshadow base. This is always a must for me. I always love doing an eyeshadow base. There we go. I feel like the colors go on so much better with an eyeshadow base. Then I'm gonna put a little bit of powder so that everything blends perfectly. And it's just a powder that's just my skin tone. I use the Savvy Minerals. It's an all-natural eyeshadow, and I use the color that is Best Kept Secret. It's a matte shade, and it perfectly goes with the skin tone of my face. Right, we've got everything prepped and primed, and we're ready to go. So the first color that I love to do is this Boundaries. It's a perfect color to do for a transition color in your crease, and it's perfect for my skin tone. So we're gonna start with that. I'm gonna put some of that with my Hakuhodo brush. I love my Hakuhodo brushes. I did a tutorial on my Hakuhodo brushes. I'll link it down below if you are interested, but I love these brushes. So with the new Naked palette, what it looks like is they're completely redoing all of their palettes. So I think they're discontinuing all their other palettes, which is, I don't know, kind of sad. I love the Urban Decay palettes, the Naked palettes. And it's funny because I remember when they first came out, and I think they revolutionized, honestly, the palettes, because they were the first ones that really did the palette. So I put this all over in my crease for my transition shade. Next color I'm gonna do is this Bucked. It's called Bucked, and kind of add that into right in the crease. So yeah, when they first came out, I remember seeing that, and I really wanted that very first palette, the Naked palette. It was just so beautiful. It was kind of the first palette of its kind. So now I know that there's a lot of palettes, but I feel like Urban Decay was the very beginning of the palettes. I don't know, I feel like they revolutionized palette and were the creators of these types of palettes. So it's very interesting to me. Look at the history. And so when it first came out with the palette, I remember it was around Christmas time, and I really wanted that palette, but at the Ulta they were all sold out. And being the geek that I am, I first thought, who in marketing did that mistake of not having enough palettes in stock, especially for Christmas time? Who does that? So it was so interesting. It completely sold out. You couldn't really even get it so when it first came out. And then, after Christmas, they got more and more, but I just thought it was so interesting that they just completely wiped out of stock because it just became so popular. So it's kind of sad to see them kind of come out, but I understand they kind of wanted to redo the palette. There's so many competitors in the palettes now. There's so many that you can choose from, so it's just very interesting to me to see the story of it. So the next color, sorry to go off on a tangent, the next color I'm gonna do is this Retro. It's a beautiful like pink color, and I love that. So next we're gonna do that also in the crease. So put it in the crease and kind of blend it up. Yeah, but these colors are really, really beautiful. They have both cool toned and warm toned, and I feel like it's the perfect palette for spring and summer. So I was really, really excited to get these. I've got that pink color all along in the crease and kind of winging it out a little bit. So as you can see, that's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color. So the next color that I'm going to go into is this Endgame. I'm just going to put it on the ends, kind of wing that out to give a more of a darker on the ends, kind of like that, and do the little V. This is my Chanel eyeshadow, what is it called? Chanel eyeshadow brush. That's what it's called. Eyeshadow brush. So it's more of a, the brown Endgame is kind of a brown to give some dimension right in there. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful shade, and I think it blends really easily. So I've already put my finishing powder on below my eyes, so we're just gonna sweep that out as soon as we're done. There we go, that's on the end, so it kind of created that dimension. So now I'm gonna take this Hakuhodo S142 brush and just blend all of this together, blend all of this out into a perfect blending dream. That's right. I did see the Urban Decay, I think it was this last Christmas, that they had that whole set where you can get all their palettes, but it was like $200-300, I think. But you can get all of their palettes. I think I had pretty much all of them. I had 1, 2, and 3. I didn't have the smoky one. Those colors were kind of a little bit dark for me. So that's I think the only one that I didn't get, the smoky Urban Decay palette. But other than that, I've been a huge, huge fan of theirs. All right, that's all blended. As you can see, you have some of the dark shade. I'm gonna put a little bit more of this pink shade, the Retro, in my, kind of to blend this all out. All right, so that's kind of what the crease is gonna look like. And for my lid, what I've done before, and which is really, really pretty, I've done this Reputation color, Angel Fire. You know, this one is really cute. I'm gonna put that in my in the center of my eyes. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on my lid this Stila. So the Stila I got from Nordstrom Rack. They had a huge sale on their makeup, which is like awesome. And so I got, they had Stila, they had Laura Mercier things, so I stocked up. So my husband's probably not happy with me, but that's okay. So I'm gonna put this right on my lid. It's just this Stila color, I love these for your lids. It's called Carefree, and it's just such a beautiful color. I love it. All along the lid, and then put a little bit more. So it's just that pink and the other thing that I really love about that pink color in the Urban Decay palette is that it is a nice matte color. It's not one of those sparkly colors. There we go, all along. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I just love it. Love it. I love these Stila pots. They're just so beautiful. I love that. And it's perfect. This color is perfect. The Carefree with it's the Stila Shimmer and Glow liquid eyeshadows. They're beautiful. I love them. I think I have like four or five colors of them. They are just, I wasn't as much as a glitter girl, but now I just love it. So in Fire right there, it's just beautiful shimmery shade. So I'm just gonna put that all right here. Now you could also do a cut crease. I didn't do that this time, and it'll just show so much more, you know, the difference between the two. But I just wanted a nice smooth transition. I didn't want to do the cut crease for this time, but you can. So I kind of go in the center of my eye and go right like that in a crease to kind of give that dimension. Right there. I feel like whenever I close one of my eyes and then have the other open, my other eye looks wonky, but that's how it goes. So that's kind of the completed eye look from the top lid. So now we will work on the eyeliner and cleaning up. Tattoo liner by, it's a liquid liner by Kat Von D. I love it. It is so awesome. I really, really enjoy this liner. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a wing. It's always nice to do a wing. I love wings. Oh, my hair is getting all weird. I love the wing look on my face just because I have the hooded eye kind of right here. As you can see, it kind of droops down a little. So when I create that little cat eye, it just brings my eye up. So I definitely recommend it for anyone that has kind of a little bit of a hooded eye. And I don't have a lot of, as you can see, I don't have a lot of lid space. So I have to keep the liner right on the lash line. So that is one other thing to kind of note. You have to keep it right on the lash line. So I'm just gonna do that, and I'm gonna look wonky on this. So the trick for me is I have to keep my eye kind of open and then draw your line and out like that. That's one of the eyes. As you can see, like right away, look at this eye compared to that eye. This just brings it up. And especially when we clean some of this up with concealer, it's just amazing. And then on this side as well. Here you go. There's one eye and then the other. Up. There we go. And I love this brush. It's the Kevyn Aucoin, the concealer brush. It's dual-ended. Oh, it's amazing. So I'm gonna use this and to kind of, yep, too much. Clean that up a little bit so it's a nice clean edge. There we go, just a little bit. Isn't that funny that we always, I don't know why I do this, I always open my mouth when I do that, but when you close it and open it, it really does nothing. It does nothing. I don't know why I do that. I don't know. It makes no sense to me. But anyways, so that's done. I'm gonna put some more powder. There's my powder brush. And I love the Laura Mercier finishing powder. Translucent finishing powder. I love this thing. It is amazing powder. And I love that it doesn't, it's not like, oh, doesn't make your face white. So clean all that up like that. And there we go. So now I'm gonna finish up my face. I'm gonna do the body. Use another brush that I love by Kevyn Aucoin. It's the small eye shadow brush, an eyebrow brush. So what I'm gonna do on the bottom boundaries that we use for the transition shade, on the bottom to kind of transition the other shade. And you can tell I'm not opening my mouth to do this. It's hard to remember sometimes that you don't really need that. So I've got that, and then I'm gonna do this retro. After that, this Angel Fire in the center right here, and some more. And I'm gonna put it on my brow bone because we all need some shimmer in our brows. I've already done my brows before this, but I love the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It is so, so, so good. So there's the eye makeup look. I'm gonna finish up with mascara. Is High Mile Club Wander Beauty. I got this in my Allure beauty box. Oh, it's my favorite beauty box ever. I just curled my lashes, and we're gonna go into this mascara. I feel like it's kind of funny. I have this kind of theory, you know, with your eyes, what finishes up your eye look is, I feel like mascara finishes up your eye look. And for me, what finishes up my face and does like, it's almost like it's the frosting on your cupcake. You know, it just is one of those things that you feel like it's bam, it just puts it all together. So mascara for me, for my eyes, and then it's blush. So for anyone that doesn't use blush, makes no sense to me. I don't understand. How could you not use blush? I love blush. So, and for my face, I'm gonna use this blush. It's the perfect blush for spring. It's very light, it's beautiful. This is the Chanel, I don't even know. This was, this came out, I think it was last summer, but I love this. It's very light and it's perfect for like spring, summer look. But it's the Premier's Fleurs Harmony of Powders. I don't know, but this is just, it has the, it has your blush right here, and then you can transition and it has your highlighter right there. So I'm gonna use that, and I absolutely love my Tom Ford blush. It is amazing. So I go into this darker, kind of get it all into the bristles. Oh, look at that. It just, look, it just warms up your face. So if anybody doesn't wear blush, you have to wear blush. At least wear that. It makes your skin flush and beautiful. So I'll do that right on my cheekbones, and then I will swirl this, kind of this upper part. I need my other kind of thinner brush right there. Beautiful. And of course, I have to put some of that in, more into here, and more onto, ooh, right there. Highlighters also make a difference, but for me, it's, I don't know, it's blush. I use the Chanel palettes, Healthy Glow Sheer color number 30 as my kind of bronzing powder. It just gives a nice warm glow to the skin. I'll do a little bit of that. I should have done it before my blush, but I just like to put that right here on the bottom, on the outside of my face. Give me some more contour and makes your face look skinny. Who doesn't want a skinny face, right? I think all of us want a skinny face. My face is really round, so this makes just such a huge difference for me. So lipstick. So I have been really, really loving this lipstick by Tarte. I got this in, they had a sale at the end of last year for, you get 5 products for $80. So I was like, why not? I will go for it. And this was one of the things, and you know, there was a lipstick that I'm like, well, I don't know if I like it, but this was a beautiful, it's just such a shimmery, shimmery color. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. And it actually looks very, very good with my skin tone, which is, you know, you wouldn't think, because I'm very fair skinned. So, and this is called Yacht Week. So it's a beautiful color for, I used to be one of those girls that really didn't do lipstick. It's funny. And now I'm obsessed with lipsticks. It just gives you your lips an overall beautiful glow. I used to do just some lip gloss, and that was it. But I've really found a love for lipsticks now. So I have a ton of lipsticks now, which is horrible. But I love this lipstick. This is just so beautiful. Yacht Week. It just looks, I don't know, it goes on just the most beautiful, glowy, and it has that shimmer in it. Oh, it's so beautiful. So now this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. I'm more of a more natural type of a girl, more of an everyday that you could wear to work, because let's admit it, if we do those huge lashes and things like that, people will think I am crazy at work. So I cannot do that, but this is just a beautiful look that you can wear everywhere, and it's just such a beautiful look. I love this Urban Decay Reloaded palette. I've really been enjoying it for this last month, so I do recommend it to anybody that is thinking about getting it. It's definitely a very good palette, and I've loved it. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.